How y'all doing? I haven't made a YouTube channel. I haven't made, well, not channel. I haven't made a YouTube video in a long time. So, yeah. Sorry about that. Life's been busy, you know, trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do. But, like I said, you know, haven't made it in a long time. Now I am. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? And I think what I'm gonna start to do is really like not make my whole YouTube channel about like music or like it's gonna be a bunch of things. Kind of like what I feel like posting. What I feel like posting. But it's mostly gonna be like inspirational stuff, music, and maybe I always been talking about making like gaming videos too. But I didn't bring my controller. I'm at my college dorm right now and I didn't bring my controller like a dummy. So, yeah. So until I get that, then I'm gonna start gaming. But right now, a lot of people have been suffering from this sickness after they get out of high school. A lot of young people after they get out of high school is uh hopelessness and you know pride with themselves because they don't know what else to do with themselves. So I'm here to not give you a rundown, but because everyone's different. Like, oh, I just gotta go to college and then do what I want to do. Good for you. But I'm talking to, oh, I gotta go to the military, and get a job and be successful. Good for you. I'm talking to people that are like me and don't really know what they want to do. Or they do know, because I do know. But, it's a longer process. Very long. Because what I want to do is a lot of things. I want to be an actor. Uh, Mostly an actor because acting comes along with everything. Like I want to make music, but my acting will help with that. I want to be an MMA fighter. My acting can kind of also help with that. Well, my fame can help with that. So, and once you're an actor, like a really big actor, you obviously become famous. So it doesn't even matter what movie you know what role you play. Play the hero, the villain, fucking nigga that jerks off in the corner of some weird ass fucking Russian movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as you got that fame. So so yeah. And actors make a lot of money. So yeah. But I'm in college and yeah. You're like, why are you in college if you want to be an actor? Good question. Why do I want to be in college? I want to be an actor. That's a very good question. Um, well, I'm here because before before I didn't think of that, wanting to be an actor, it kind of just happened, like, because what I wanted to do was actually, first I wanted to be in the military. That's number one. And then I wanted to be in the FBI. And that's what wanted to do, but deep down, not really. I kind of just picked that because in my culture, or where I'm from, is you either got three choices after college: military, you deploy; college, or you get a trade. Those are really the three things. If it's none of those three things, then you're a bum. If you don't want to do none of those three things, then you're officially a bum. So, you know, I wasn't really smart like that, so I didn't really want to go to college. And, you know, I, my whole family worked in the trade industry. So, I didn't really think of doing that, so I was like, "Oh, let's do military," 'cause I didn't know what else to do. But, as I was gonna deploy, um actually, fun story, I was gonna join the Marines, and then, like, I found out that you don't really get paid a whole lot when you're in the Marines, and also my recruiting officer was talking shit behind my back. So, he was calling me a dumbass. So, imagine a Marine nigga calling you a dumbass. That's how you know you're fucked up. Nah, I'm playing. That's how you know you're dumb. But, nah, like, for real, like, I didn't really like that because it kinda showed that, like, that nigga's kinda fake, and recruiting officers are fake as fuck. So, you know, not all, maybe you actually are really cool with your recruiting officer. If someone's watching this that's in the military, maybe you're really cool with them, but most of them, just because by the amount of people they I don't wanna say trick, but, like, persuade into joining the military, it's the more money they get. So, yeah, it's kinda like con artists in a sort of way. So, yeah, but it's not really con artists because you were because, like, recruiting, like, officers don't really just walk up and be like, "Hey, you wanna join the military? You don't? Nah, you're gonna join. Nah, you're gonna join." Like, you kinda have to, like, find them, in that sense. So, yeah, that's my take. And then so I was gonna do that, but then I found that out, so I was gonna switch to well, first I was gonna do Air Force, but that's a different story. That's another video. I was gonna do that, and then I was like, "Oh, no, fuck the Marines. Fuck that woo-ha shit, that eating crayons bullshit. Imma join the Army where they're more chill." But then my friend 'cause I was on a wrestling team in high school. So my friend that was on a wrestling team in high school was in this military college, and I was like, "Oh, you don't really get deployed until, like, some butt fuck island when during recruit during, fucking boot camp." And so and I had a girlfriend at the time, so that also kinda persuaded me into more leaning into college side because then I can, like then we have days off, and then I can see her more and shit like that. So, because this whole story is gonna prove what I'm trying to say. And it's gonna be a long video, by the way, because I'm gonna be ranting. Maybe not too long. I might make a part two, but I mean, we're already in 8 minutes. All right, never mind. Shit, my fault. So like I said, um, like I was like thinking, oh, let me do both things at once. Let me do college and military. So I was thinking of doing West Point, but West Point's pretty hard to get into. So I did, oh, let's double down. Let's go Norwich University. So I went there and I'm here now. And I, went through. I was on the. They have two sides actually. That's the unique part about this school is that there's a civilian side and a military side. So there is a regular college side to it, and then there's like a military college side to it. So it's pretty cool. And I went to the military side at first, and I finished the whole boot camp thing they had there. I finished all of that. It was. It had some good thing. That's another video we're gonna talk about. That's on another video. It had some good things, had some bad things, it was alright. And then I realized, like, this military shit sucks. I don't really wanna do this. So I didn't do that. My mom got upset, you know, cause that's another thing. And, then I quit that. I quit. I finished, boot camp, and I was a private. But I said, "Nah, this is not for me." So I went to the civilian side, and then I was gonna do the FBI. And, I did the FBI, I did all, I was in criminal justice, I'm doing all my classes and shit. I wasn't doing good though. So, yeah, I wasn't doing good. And I, was trying to really focus so I can do good and get this, become an FBI agent. But like deep down, I never felt like doing it. Like I never really wanted to be an FBI agent. I didn't really like the way they practiced it. I didn't really like the government of America. I don't really like the government. That's another story. That's another video. But I don't really agree with the government. So, but I was just doing it for the money because I had a girlfriend. I was doing it for her. I was doing it for her to so we can both be financially stable, you know? And I didn't really want to do it, but I did it for her. And then short story short, she broke up with me. Sick, right? And I hated my life at that very moment. I hated my life. And I didn't have no self-worth. I didn't know what to do with myself because I was doing all this shit for her. I was at this college really for her. I was doing these classes for her. I was doing everything. And I was doing it for my family too. Because my mom was excited, my dad was excited. Everyone but me wanted this, really. So, after a couple years of finding myself, I realized that this is my life. This is my fucking life. This is not no one else's life. This is not my girlfriend or my ex's. This is not my mom's. This is not my dad's. This is my life. So, what I'm trying to get at is you need to do what you want to do after high school. You might get some criticism from your family members, from your friends, but you need to do what you want to do to make your life successful, to make your life feel like it's worth something. You need to do what you want to do. And it's not going to happen overnight. I'm not going to be a fucking millionaire actor fucking in Hollywood already having my name on the fucking Hollywood fucking sidewalk right when I get out of high school. I mean, unless you were doing it when you were like fucking 8, but you shouldn't be doing that shit when you're 8 years old. You trust. You seen the documentaries? um, yeah, but you need to do what you want to do. And this is a guide that you can follow, that I follow. But this is just a guide because also what you gotta realize is that what you want to do may backfire, you know? Like I also want to be an MMA fighter, you know, and I focus all my energy on, MMA. I focus my whole life on MMA, and I'm like fucking 30 years old, let's say, and I don't have nothing else going for me, and I just MMA, just fighting for the UFC. I don't got nothing else going for me but that. And then I'm 30 years old, boom, I get injured. I either have some brain problems going on, my elbow, like I'm just injured and I can't fight no more. Now what? You're 30 years old and your whole fucking life is gone. Now what are you gonna do? You're gonna train? You're gonna fucking you're gonna be a trainer? You're gonna fucking do cardio kickboxing? No, you don't wanna do that. That doesn't make money, really. That's like a side job. That's like a job you have in, like, college or, like, even, like, high school. You need to also focus on other aspects to make money. So you need to have a job while you're look while you're pursuing your passion, you need to have a job, you know? You need to be grounded, so you need to have more than one plan and live life still. Still be human. A lot of people that just follow their dreams don't really live life too. And life just passed them by and they never did anything else with like don't have any friends. Shit, they don't even have a girlfriend or a boyfriend. They never kissed anyone. They never traveled. Also live life, you know? That's how you should live your life after high school. Are those three things: work, pursue your passion until it gets honestly, until your passion gets you money, that's when you can just focus on that whole thing completely. Until that passion gives you money, that's when you should focus on that whole thing. Like until I start getting paid for acting, or even if I get paid for this, which most likely will not happen for long time. A little stutter right there. But yeah, like focus does balance. A lot of people don't balance things no more. Balance is key. Balance is what keeps life together. Balance is what makes life worth living. There's balance in everything. Balance in how much food you eat so you don't get too skinny, too fat. Balance in where you live. There might be some trees here and there, or just a building, a city. Balance in the way you work out. Oh, you don't just work out upper body, you also work out lower body. You don't just work out lower body, you also work out upper body. You do both. Balance, my friend. And that's all I really want to say. You know, balance is key. So if you're feeling like stuck after high school and you don't know what to do with yourself, first, you get a job. That's number one. Then you figure out while you're working what you want to do for the rest of your life, like truly what you want to do for the rest of your life. And it has to be moral. If it's like porn star, like come on, bro. Come on. Let's don't do that. Don't it gotta be moral too, you know? So focus on what you want to do while you're working and realize that also another key way of balance to realize that you have time but not really have time. Like you have time to think about it, but you should have an age where you should be like, okay, once I hit this age and nothing happens, that's when I gotta tee up and just focus on what's making me like survive, really. Like for me, if nothing happens when I turn 25, then Imma just what's making me money at that point? I'll still focus on my passion, but focus on more what's making me money. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you don't wanna be living with your parents forever. So, yeah. Alright, that's pretty much it. Next video, I wanna talk about how to be financially stable, like, as right when you get out of high school, to be, you know, financially rounded and not have to worry about, you know, fucking your life, not have to worry about money your whole life. So stay tuned for that and have a blessed day, guys. I love all y'all. Bye.